So here we are looking at my painting called The Bailers. Bailing is the term you use when you're taking the water out of the bottom of a small boat or a large boat. So my goal here was to try to catch that feeling of two little kids, first adventure in a boat. They're still tied up to the dock. And they're so fast, there's so many new things to look at. You know, the little girl who's looking out, she's probably looking at the water. That's a sponge in her hand there. And this little girl is kind of interested in the way she has to hold it's an upside down milk bottle to pick up the water. And so she's got herself all twisted around. And so I was trying to catch that feeling of two little girls just on an adventure by themselves. Again, I started with a photograph and followed by that a sketch of one of the girls. This is the girl in the middle seat of the boat in full concentration. About 2 weeks later, I found the other little girl in the bow. That's called the front of the boat. And so it was two separate sketches at first. But I took photographs, reminding you that's usually the way I do it. So I had a photograph of one little girl and a photograph of the other little girl. And one day I thought, well, I'd like to see if I could fit these two together. And I discovered if I cut this one out and this one out, I could slide them together to make the final image, which is what I did. So then I began to paint, and things went very smoothly at that point because it was quite clear to me what I was doing. I had the motion all there. The oars were already in place. And the final challenge really was making sure that the background complemented the girls, that feeling of summer, the water being more or less a light-ish color and so on. And then to have this is the dock where the boat is tied up to, and this boat here, just little bits of it because I prefer to interpret background as an abstraction for the painting. So that's how I painted that painting.